What's up, K-Army? Today I'm back with another beauty video, and today we are going to be reviewing and doing a tutorial on the new Too Faced Peaches and Cream collection. I know I'm a little late to the party, but I made it to the party as usual. So guys, I am really excited to talk about this collection, and without further ado, let's just get into the video. Okay, so this primer is infused with coconut water, and it claims to promote elasticity. I can't say that. I know what I'm trying to say, but I can't say that. Elasticity. Elastics. Yeah, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Boost the skin radiance and help hydrate while locking down the makeup for a fresher, longer, and more flawless wear. It's very moisturizing and it feels a little tacky. It feels like it makes it a little tacky. Okay, so I went into Sephora and got the Too Faced Peach collection, and they didn't have a wide range of colors as far as their foundation. So after using the Fenty, you kind of like, okay. I got the color Perfect and Honey, and we're just gonna see how this works. When I swatched it in the store, it didn't really seem like it was my color, but we're still just gonna go with it and see how it works. Foundation kind of has a smell to it. It's different. Okay, now I'm gonna take my Morphe E6 brush and just buff that into my skin. Oh. I can see now that I'm not really feeling this color. It kinda makes me look a little dull. It's kind of giving off like a gray cast. I don't know. I'm not really feeling this color. And this was the closest shade that they had to my color. The consistency of this foundation seems more like a gel. Feels a little oily, to be honest. I have oily to combination skin, so it's not really my style as far as foundation. For the foundation, it's gonna be a no for me. Alright guys, moving on to the start of the show, I have the Just Peachy Matte eyeshadow palette. And first impression when opening it, you have a wide range of colors here. The palette smells delicious. I hope I don't eat my makeup while I'm doing it. Peaches happen to be my favorite fruit, and yeah, we're just gonna hope I don't eat this. So in this collection, they did not have a concealer, so I concealed my eyes with the Tarte Shape Tape, my favorite, and I'm going to just set my concealer with the Peach Perfect Mattify Loose Setting Powder, which is also infused with peach and sweet fig cream. When opening it up, it is very cute. I love the packaging of this whole entire collection. And you take the top off, and you have this little cap here where you can, that's nifty. Unlike most setting powders, you usually have like a little plastic clear covering that you just take off and it spills out. So when you're traveling, you may have a lot of loose powder that just spills out. But for this collection, they were smart and just put that in there for us. Isn't that nifty? Okay, and I'm just setting this. Oh boy, I don't know if that's supposed to happen. That kind of tastes good. That's scary. Let's hope by the end of this tutorial, I don't eat it up. Because like I said, your girl loves peaches. Alright, now that we have that set in place, I am going to take on my Morphe E27 brush. I'm going to take Peaches and Cream as my transition color, and I'm just going to buff that. I'm going to buff that all in my transition area. A little fallout just by tapping it. So I'm going to take the color Just Peachy and I'm going to just deepen the crease area. And I'm just using a light hand to just sweep this back and forth. It's just building up some intensity. I'm going to take the color Peach Punch and I'm using my MAC 275 SE brush to just pack on the color on my lid. And to make sure that's just all seamless, I'm going to go back in with the same brush, my R39 Morphe brush, and I'm going to take Just Peachy and just go back in and blend all around the edges. Okay, the last color I'm going to take is Peach Cobbler, and I'm just going to put that on my outer V in my transitioning area. Okay, now I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape and as usual conceal under my eyes. And I'm just taking the excess concealer that I just buffed in over here and I'm just going to take that off on my wrist so I don't have too much concealer over here. Okay, now going in with the BMX 130 brush. I like to use this brush to set under my eyes, and this is from the company Moda Pro. And I'm going to take that Just Peachy setting powder, and I'm just going to go in and dust this under my eyes and to just set it. Now taking my Too Faced bronzer in the Chocolate Soleil, I'm just going to bronze up my face and carve out my nose. I'm just hoping that bronzing my face will take away some of the grayness. Because this foundation is not my favorite at all. So I'm still looking a little gray, which I do not like. So I'm gonna just try to fix this light to medium True Complex contour palette by this Black Fragrance. Okay, that fixed it to a certain point, but I'm not too crazy about the foundation, and it kind of messed up this whole look. But we're gonna keep moving forward. I'm gonna now take my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Oh, you know what? I do want to go under my lash line with Peach Cobbler. And then back with the mascara. Okay, for lashes, I am using the Flutter lashes in the style I Slay. And these are a limited edition lashes that were created by another YouTuber named Makeup Shayla. I'm using these lashes because they're really wispy, and that way you'll be able to still see the eyeshadow look. Okay guys, now that I have my lashes applied, I am going to go in with my highlighter, and today I'm using Artist Couture, the Diamond Glow Powder in Illuminati. Okay, for lips, I am going to be using the Too Faced Peach Kiss Moisture Matte Long Wear Lipstick. And this is in the color Got Peach. But before we do the lipstick, I am going to first line my lip. And I'm going to line my lips with the Rimmel London Exaggerate Full Lip Color in the color 45 Epic. And we're gonna go in with the color Got Peach. You guys, this is the cutest lip color ever. Like, it's so peachy, and they have peaches all throughout the lipstick, carved into the lipstick. It's so cute. And because I like for my lipstick to always have like a two-tone type of shade, I'm gonna also go in with the NYX Lip Lingerie color in, what color is this? Bedtime Flirt. Okay guys, and for the last part of this whole entire look, I am going to set it with the Too Faced Peach Mist Mattifying Setting Spray. And it says, "Shake me, baby." Give it a little shake. And for the moment of truth to see if we like the mister. Yes, we do love the mister. We love it. Okay guys, so for my overall thoughts on this whole entire collection is I really like everything except for the foundation. The Too Faced Just Peachy Matte Palette, so nice. So nice. Very blendable with the colors, and the colors are really pigmented. And it wasn't a lot of fallout on this palette. It was just a little bit with peaches and cream. But other than that, we didn't have too much fallout on the other colors. Really into this peachy lipstick. Everything smells delicious in the whole entire collection. And I'm gonna say my favorite thing out of this collection, which I'll probably be using the most, is the peach mist. Really like the mister on this bottle, and I love the fact that it comes in this really cute bottle, and it's 4.0 fluid ounces, which is a lot for a setting spray, so I'll be using this a lot. And the Peach Perfect mattifying loose powder was pretty nice. I don't know, I'm kind of stuck on my Laura Mercier, and now I really like the Kat Von D setting powder. I'm not sure if this would give me any flashback, so I have to do a flashback test on this powder. But other than that, I really like the whole entire collection besides the foundation and the foundation range. I did swatch the other two bronzers that they had inside of the store, and it wasn't dark enough for my complexion to actually bronze me. Maybe for a lighter skin complexion, it could bronze them, but not too much for me. And the highlighters were these cream to matte finishes. I wasn't too crazy about that. I like to use a straight powder for my highlight. And yeah, so let's move on to the outfit. So guys, this is the entire look right here. I am really excited about it. It is so girly and fun and pretty, and I really liked it. So we're gonna cut away to some slow-mos, and we're gonna just end the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, comment, share, and as always, turn on your bell notification so you get a ping every time Kirsten and I post. We love you guys, and we'll see you next time on Karma Playhouse. Deuces. And I'm Miesha Michelle, and you've been watching
Karma Playhouse.
If you want to see more how-to videos,
challenges,
tutorials,
workout videos,
and pranks, click the list beside us for more.
And if you want to keep up to date with the videos that we're putting out,
smash that subscribe button below. And comment below what you would like to see us do next. Deuces.